So, after a lot of debate and discussion, we are not going to be purchasing that land opportunity, and we are not going to be building another building for the next season. Everything in business is expensive, so if we were to purchase this land and look into building a building and have to still rent our current place, there's a few things going on. We got to support the mortgage payments for the land. We got to still build enough equity to start construction on a building. And by the way, COVID is not helping prices of steel right now. And we got to continue to pay rent at an existing operation 3 blocks down. That's 3 sources of money going out that it's going to be really hard to manage cash flow. So here's the dilemma. We are going to be outgrowing our current office in about 1 year, which is why we wanted to look into this opportunity right away while there was some land available and look into construction costs. I know we can stay in our current office for 1 more year. Yes, it'll be tight. Yes, it'll be squishy. But we can make it happen as long as we're wise and a bit creative about how we organize our office space. The reason we want to purchase land, though, is that in life, the world's not making any more land. So the price of land is actually an appreciating asset. A car that you drive, the value is only going down. The equipment you buy, the value is only going down. But land is one of the few things in life where you purchase it and the value actually goes up, almost guaranteed over time. Sometimes more than others, depending on what year we're in. However, it's not just with the land. You got to build a building too, and that takes a lot of time, a lot of organization, and did I mention things cost a lot of money? It would be crazy. So we're going to pound it out at the pound for 1 more year, and in the process, work on saving enough cash to make this more feasible. When you're looking into industrial land or commercial space, it's different than a residential mortgage. You can get by on a residential mortgage putting down as little as 5% with low interest rates. But once you're talking about commercial and industrial, the minimum, 25%. Often banks want to see 30% before they actually assume that this is the amount of risk that they're comfortable taking on. That takes a lot of money, especially when land is at 1.5 million and construction of a building is 1.5 to 2 million. That's a lot of upfront cash. And could we get by with a down payment right now? Yeah, it would be tight but possible, but it's not only that, it's the ongoing mortgage payments, the ongoing interest that you have to pay. I just don't think we are in a position to take on that kind of risk. We're gonna be strapped, we're gonna be tight. In a way, this is kind of good news. You know, this land and this building has been taking a couple of weeks of my time and attention, and it was starting to become more of a distraction than an opportunity. So now that this is off, we can start to focus on more of the actual, more intriguing opportunities right now at our business, which in my opinion is the franchising model. Now that we're looking into franchising, we have more money to support that sort of theme, and we have more time to really jump in to make sure this is the right decision for us. Think about franchising, you gotta go big or you gotta go home. When you're doing a corporate expansion, you only do 1 building at a time, 1 office at a time. Edmonton would be our next place. But if you're doing franchising, I kid you not, you gotta actually be ready and prepared to look into 50, 60, 100 plus places for it to be worthwhile. And if it works, it's incredible. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So there's actually a lot of pros and cons of growing corporately or franchising, but now that this land is at the back of my mind and out of my mind, I can focus all my time and attention to figure out if this is the right decision for us. Back to the pound, only 3 blocks away. Quick tip, if you're ever buying a lawn care truck, make sure there's AC. When it's plus 30 outside, there is nothing worse than being hot and sweaty from doing a job, only to get it into a scorching truck that has no air conditioning.